Hey guys, welcome to the Griffin Let's Play here on the Herd YouTube channel. We are on episode 6 already. It is hard to believe, but we have gotten some work done here. We've got a cow barn over there. We've got a silo over there. We've got a fermenting silo over here. But on the other side, where we are keeping our cows, we have a bunch of grass. Now, this is not grass that I sowed in or planted. This is field grass, I guess, or whatever comes with the game. So what we're going to do is we are going to go plow that on the other side. Eventually we are going to put our own grass in there. That way we can fertilize it and we can have a little bit more control over what's going on over there and how much yield we actually do or can end up getting. So we've got our trusty plow over here. It's made us $11,000 from that field straight and to the left. Remember a couple episodes ago we did some contract work plowing. Now we're going to do it for ourselves. So the goal today, hopefully, is to get plowing over here. I want to make a field on the far side, straight ahead here. I want to make that a separate field than the left, when we pull in here, than the left side. So the right and the left side are going to be separate so that I have a little bit more control over what crops to go with. So if I want to go grass on the left and I want to go wheat on the right, or whatever it is, we have a little bit more control there. There's the cow barn that we have. I went with the small one right now. We'll eventually grow into a bigger one, I hope, by the profits that we hopefully are going to be able to make. Now as I drive around here aimlessly, guess we'll start here. And yeah, the silo is a just a regular silo for regular crops. It's not a fermenting silo, as I messed up the first time and put that over here when we already had one. So that did not work out well, but hopefully this will do a little bit better for us. And I don't know what I want to put over here in terms of crops, but if I want to do something, at least I can put it over here. Like I said, it's all about the flexibility of the farm. I don't want to tie myself into one thing, like just getting grass all year. I mean, my cows could use it. We'll need it. But I think we're going to have enough. And I've debated whether I should plow the other side of the field over by the house as well. I probably should, but I don't know if I'm going to do that this year. I don't know what I'm going to do over there yet. I guess I should plow it at some point. I don't know if I'm going to have time today, and I probably just won't do it this year, but I will do it next year. I'll just grab the grass that we have over there right now. It's a little additional, a little extra. What I'd really like to do is straight ahead there, all that other field, the rest of this field, should I say. I would really love to grab that. But it's a little out of the price range right now, so all we can do is look and dream. But that's okay. That will go a long way, and eventually we will buy that. This is going to be a slow build for this farm. But it's alright. Our money will dictate how fast we go. Our money is very low. I mean, it's not very low, but we don't have any cows yet. We have some expenses that we really need to grab. And the good news is that we're kind of set up for any contract we want. We can plow, we can pick up and bale hay, things like that. We could even, obviously lease harvesters and stuff and do really any contract. But in terms of just having the equipment set up already, we can do some contracts for some other farmers and make some additional money as well. I am definitely up for that, especially in the early stages. Maybe as we get through this Let's Play, maybe we won't be as willing or have enough time to do stuff for other farmers. But when we do, why not? We'll get some connections together and at the same time make us a couple extra bucks. But I am going to get this thing plowed up and I will see you when we get done with this plow. Alright, and we're finishing up this side of the field. I was also thinking about the cows, and when I was talking about them before the time lapse there, probably going to be Holstein. I can't see any other breed working for the farm. I just like Holsteins, but I think they're really good for dairy as well, so I'm going to grab as many Holsteins as I can. I think we want to start breeding as well here. That way we can save a little bit of money on buying cows all the time. But still ahead of the expense sheet anyway, we are looking still to buy a truck or a trailer, maybe both, to transport the milk. So we've got a lot of expense still to go. And that's why I'm looking at that number and I'm thinking, I don't know. It's going to be a close one, and we may have to do some contract work. Again, not above that. We'll definitely do some of that just to give us a couple more bucks. But we do have a lot of more expenses. It's going to be a while before we even break even on this farm, but such is life. But let's get this side plowed up, and I'll be right back with you. That is going to wrap that part of the portion up. Still relatively early. I mean, I think we could get these rocks picked up off of this field. So what I think we're going to do is go over, drop this plow off, and then we're going to have to go down to Clever Motors, and we are going to have to purchase or lease, probably lease, a rock collector, a stone collector. So we'll bring this back right now, and then I will pick this up when we get to Clever. And here we are at Clever Motors. We have got to be the #1 customer here at this place. But, you know, they love us coming through. Here's a stone picker, excuse me. Not a rock collector, not a stone collector. A Scorpio 550. We'll grab this, we'll take this up to the farm, and we're going to obviously grab the rocks from this. and we'll make a big rock pile up at the farm. Still trying to think like where we should put these rocks. I don't know what we're gonna do with them. I don't really have much experience with rocks, so if you know what I can do with these stones off this field, let me know. I think I can crush them. I don't know. I'll have to look it up. But either way, we need them off of our field so that we can increase our yield. So let's go do that. And this thing is massive behind. You grab these implements and you're like, oh yeah, you know, you're pulling them, but then when you are in real life or when you're right up next to them, they're just huge. And we are driving it right down Main Street in Griffin, Indiana. And no one's looking the other way because it's very, very normal. And that is no sarcasm. That probably is decently normal. I don't know about this particular setup, but hay bales and hay wagons, I shall say, things like that, I'm sure see their fair share of Main Street road time. But we want to get as far off of this as possible. I see that car up there, so I'm going to slow down because I need to take this wide, a little wide. I don't want to hit this stop sign. The county would not be happy with that. I would probably get somebody visiting the farm that I didn't want. We're going to avoid all that because, one, I don't want to pay that. We have the money. I mean, they're not going to charge me this much, but I don't have the time to do that. So, I've said it many times, I would like to get these fields here too as well. So, everything around the farm would be nice from here to, I guess, the end of this road, but that's miles off. That is miles off. We don't even have cows yet, so never a bad idea to dream, but let's keep it in perspective. Let's grab all the stones off this, and I will be right back with you. Dump those rocks there, and now we will return this to Clever. It does not have to be washed. At least that's what he told me. I promise. That's what he told me. But we're going to wrap this up. Please hit the like. Please hit the subscribe button. It means the world to me. Really helps out the video and the channel. And I would really appreciate that. But we're going to bring this back. Then the next episode, I know we're going to be using the seeder. We'll put some grass seed specifically into the ground. And we're going to try to figure out another crop that we can use either for profit or with the cows or another entity that we can get going. But either way, we've got 2 fields and we intend to use both of them. So thank you so much for watching. Thanks for tuning into the herd. Really appreciate your time. Hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.